Hi, this is Dean Odell with 7 Gables Real Estate and the Odell Group. It is October 22nd. It's time for another Tustin Talks. Welcome to our new video channel here where we'll be shooting all the Tustin Talks. We still have the Odell Group main channel that has all our properties on it, okay? But we can't have this on that anymore because the marketing for both are different. So anyway, let's get started on this week's Tustin Talks on Orange County. All right, so good news. This October is the hottest market we've had since 2012. So I alluded to that in our last Tustin Talks, but we're going to talk about it a little bit again. Look at this new chart that's been created by the Orange County Housing Report and Stephen Thomas. I thank him for this. And you can see that, just comparatively to 2 years ago, there were 7,292 homes. Now there's only 4,173. Look at the demand in 2018 this time of year. 1,974 versus 3,153 and 110 expected days on the market versus 40. Wow, big change in 2 years. So what changed? Well, COVID, right? And interest rates, okay? Interest rates were almost 5% towards the end of the year in 2018, and now this last week we just hit historical lows at 2.81%, a 10th low of the year for interest rates. Going to the next chart, you can see, let's just look at last year. Last year there were 6,412 homes on the market versus 4,173 right now. That means we had 54% more homes to sell last year at this time than we do right now. That is a big change in listing inventory, and we still need listing inventory because if you look at this next chart, what the demand's going to show you over the last 30 days is that we are absorbing a lot of this inventory that's coming on the market. We had 3,153 sales in Orange County in the last 30 days versus 2,251 last year. That's up 40%. So we're talking about 40% higher demand with less inventory. So it just makes for a hot market. It makes for appreciation in the market, multiple offers, all that stuff's going on. But let's look at how is it going on by price. Sorry to interrupt this program, but you know what? Let's make sure you're subscribed to Tustin Talks. Click on the button below next to our name, and if that doesn't work for any reason, you can just go to TustinTalks.com or our websites, the Odell Group and NorthTustin.com, and subscribe there. So let's continue. So we look here at my favorite chart next, and you can see that it's almost all green until you get to 2 million. 2 million to 4 million is a balanced market, and 4 million plus is a buyer's market. So the sellers are very much in control of the market under $2 million in Orange County right now. And you can see how the expected marketing time has decreased this year versus last year. And you can see what the level of inventory is versus the current demand. You can see over 4 million, it's only 1% of the demand and 9% of the inventory. That's a problem. That's why it's a buyer's market. And you can see how it compares throughout the different price points. Going to the next chart, Orange County expected marketing time year over year. This is kind of interesting to go back to 2018. In 2018, 108 days on the market. Again, that was when interest rates were much higher. But look, from 2018, it dropped in 2019 to 85 days on the market. Now we are sitting at 38 days on the market. On average, 70 less days to sell your home than 2 years ago. And finally, with the closed sales this year, we can see that we are at 3,336 for the last 30 days versus 2,564 last year at this time. That is very good. We are up 30%. Okay, buyers, so advice for you. We're getting in towards the end of the year. Inventory is dropping, but so is demand. So that relationship of buyers and sellers is pretty much the same. It's still going to be a good market for the sellers. Even though there will be less competition, there will be less houses. So take advantage of the interest rates if the house makes sense for you. Hopefully you'll have more inventory if you do decide to wait for next year, but just remember the buyers are going to come out too. So we don't see a big change in this demand versus supply relationship here for a while unless something happens in the economy that nobody can foresee right now. Okay, sellers, so let me tell you, if you're gonna pick an agent now in this market, don't think it's just easy because it's a seller's market. The difficulty of this market is making sure that the agent that you pick does the absolute best job they can for you in terms of getting your house ready for the market, in terms of their expertise and experience, and making sure that they know how to handle multiple offer situations, and that they leave enough time for your house to reach its full potential in terms of market demand. So we've kind of got all that down. You know, we've done it hundreds and hundreds of times over the last couple of years, and we would love to help you out if you want to give us a call. Just remember, price is important no matter what the market is. Pricing is still important. It will always be important. And if you overprice your house, it will not sell. I promise you that. We see houses expire without selling every single day. So if you want to understand the market dynamics better and what your property can command, please give us a call at this number right here. And we'll talk to you guys later on the next Tustin Talks. Thanks. The Odell Group's been around for nearly 40 years. We are ranked number 9 in transactions closed, and we can give you the right advice to help you make good decisions. So please click on our subscribe button here and start watching the videos and let us know if there's anything we do to help you.